Hey, welcome back to APE Shape. This is Jose here. Today it's really about kind of talking about what I find most motivating for me in fitness. Why I do what I do for a living, why I work out the way I do, and ultimately maybe encouraging you to find your way and your path and what's going to motivate you. Ultimately, philosophy about my fitness and my philosophy for training other people for their fitness is to live life more. I don't live to work out, I work out to live. My primary passion is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and MMA or mixed martial arts, and to be able to stay healthy, stay on the mats, and be able to do it. I'm nearly 40 years old. And I like to say I keep up with those young bucks, that are 20s and 30s, and do a pretty good job. And where that comes from is spending time in the gym, not necessarily to kick my ass, but to focus on my weaknesses and as an athlete specifically, a strength and conditioning coach shouldn't be kicking your ass in the gym. Shouldn't be focusing on what you're already good at. You should be taking time in the gym to focus on the things that are your weaknesses, because they're going to inhibit your strength at some point. The body doesn't like to be imbalanced quite so much, and if it gets to a certain point, your strengths will stop growing because your weaknesses are too far behind, and so. If I spend a lot of time doing one certain movement or pattern, whether it's my work, if work has me conveyor belting everything and I'm lifting this way and I don't have a chance to go this way, I'm going to become pretty imbalanced. Or if I'm an athlete and I'm swinging through and I don't have time to work this way, I'm getting one side really strong and the other side's falling back behind. And my hitting power to that side is going to be limited to a certain point. Now, if I keep both sides pretty equal, man, the potential or the pinnacle to my strength is I would say much more higher as far as what it would be if I didn't address it. So, fitness really, for the most part, my belief and philosophy is to get your body to move better. After you work out, it shouldn't hurt, unless potentially you're doing something that's real specific to rehabilitation, something like that. And even then, it's questionable. You really should feel better after you exercise and move that muscle, because that's what muscles are meant to do. They're meant to get moved. They're meant to be used. And when you become sedentary, it's probably the worst thing in the world. So if you spend a lot of time, whether it's sitting down at a desk, working, shoulders rolled forward, or even standing up all the time, if you're just stuck in a monotonous pattern, your body doesn't really perform very well, and certain things become overly tight and dominant, and then other things obviously are weaker, and so your skeletal alignment becomes out of balance. And I think fitness really ultimately should be all about making your body move better, feel better. And if you start from there, I think you'll be a lot more successful than if you just come in and I'm like busting ass and looking to lose weight and build muscle, and I'm just going to harder, faster, and grind it. And that's really not the best way, because a lot of times most people don't get there and they break down. And then they made one step forward, two steps back, and now they're recovering from some sort of injury. So it's really smart to pace yourself, but also get some professional advice. Whether it's from me, you can email me, text me, put your comments in here, ask questions. I would love to do some more Q&A videos. But ultimately, let's talk about, what are some struggles that you're having and things like that. And I could maybe even give you some advice, put some routines together. I'm doing some training online now. As you can see my great facility here. And this is just what it's like to train with me. The difference is I get you projected up on the wall so I can watch you perform and exercise, and you'd be amazed at what we can do in your own living room without a lot of equipment. So, and even then, progressively, maybe getting a little bit of some bands and some dumbbells. So, if you have interest, go ahead and leave me a comment here or shoot me an email at jose@apeShape.fit, or that's jose@apeshape.fit. So that's me in a nutshell, my philosophy about fitness. There's probably a lot more I could go into and much more tangible effects, but I kind of want to keep these videos short, so we're all busy, got a lot of time. So again, I appreciate you guys watching, and hopefully this was meaningful. Have a good day.